You're running a script, and it's corrupt as fuck. I expect rejection. I think I deserve rejection, which attracts and creates rejection. This is a neurolinguistic recursive loop. Your brain learned this script through trauma, repetition, and emotional association. Now it runs silently like malware, draining self-worth, confidence, and connection in the background. But here's the mindfuck. You've become used to it. You confuse it with identity. It's not identity, it's installed conditioning, and conditioning can be overwritten. Here's how you naturally do this without even realizing it. You're with someone, and something vulnerable wants to come out. But you hesitate, you backtrack, you crack a joke, you say never mind. Boom, you just pre-rejected yourself. Save them the trouble. You meet someone you actually like, panic, suddenly you overanalyze, freeze or ghost them. You subconsciously believe they'll leave anyway. Might as well control the crash. You have a fire idea at work, in art, in love, and instead of owning it, you share it with disclaimers like, it's probably stupid, but you're soft launching your brilliance because you expect pushback, rejection dressed up as humility. This is how you code rejection into your behaviour. You're not attracting it. You're unconsciously fucking generating it. Here's other ways you do this. You might not even notice. Smiling when you're uncomfortable to avoid being too much. Apologising for existing in a room. Over-explaining decisions to earn validation. Laughing off being hurt so they won't feel guilty. Ghosting opportunities before they ghost you. Chasing emotionally unavailable people so that you can prove you're worthy. This isn't random. It's strategy born from pain, and it's running you into the fucking ground. Here's the science behind this fuckery. Neuroscience says the reticular activating system, it filters your perception of reality based on your beliefs. So when you expect rejection, your brain literally ignores acceptance. It amplifies any ambiguity as proof of rejection. Cognitive biases. You selectively focus on rejection as confirmation of worthlessness. Negativity bias. One rejection outweighs 10 compliments in your memory. Prediction error encoding. Your brain expects pain and shapes behaviour to avoid it replicated. Mirror neurons. You project unworthiness. Others reflect back discomfort, disinterest or confusion. You project sovereignty. People lean in. Energy follows certainty. Here's why this belief is fucking dangerous. Because it's not about rejection anymore. It's about your identity being tethered to pain. And you don't know who you'd be without it. Let that sink in. You've bonded to rejection like it's a friend, a fucked up protector. And letting it go feels like betrayal, not freedom. That's why you're scared. Here's why this is powerful when flipped. Imagine instead, I expect connection. I know I'm deserving, so I create it, attract it, and amplify it. If you ran that as the default operating system, everything shifts. You speak without shrinking. You move with relaxed boldness and become magnetic. Not because you're trying, but because you're real. You don't just change behaviour. You become a walking fucking field of fruit, self-love and presence. Confusion is transformation. Confusion isn't a problem. It's the prelude to metamorphosis. Your old identity is dying. Your nervous system is like, what the fuck do we believe now? Good, stay confused. Let the old pattern glitch. In the glitch is the portal. That's where we insert the new code. Here's why you got stuck. You're emotionally punished for being vulnerable. You learned people leave when you're real. You equated rejection with death and connection with threat. So you built your personality as protection, not expression. No shame. It was adaptive genius. But what protected you then is destroying you now. The toxic patterns to burn, playing small to avoid criticism, performing perfectionism to get love, avoiding joy to avoid disappointment, over-delivering to feel deserving, tolerating crumbs and calling it connection. Let them fucking die. These are not personality traits, they're trauma residue. Here's how to pace and lead others out of this. You want to change people, influence, lead. Then stop trying to convince, start embodying. You say, I used to expect rejection. That belief was the most consistent abuser in my life. I fired it. Now I walk into rooms like I belong, because I do. I'm not everyone's vibe, but I'm no longer their fucking scapegoat either. They'll feel the difference, they'll rise or retreat, and both are correct. Here's how this ripple effect changes the world. You heal this, you become dangerous to every system that thrives on insecurity. You stop buying products that profit off shame. You stop dating people who benefit from your lack of boundaries. You stop voting for fear. You raise kids who don't hate themselves. One person with a healed identity is more powerful than 10,000 with unprocessed trauma and good intentions. You want to save the world, start by saving the version of you that's still waiting to be chosen. I no longer expect rejection. I expect resonance. I don't audition for love. I fucking radiate it. Anyone who doesn't choose me is clearly underqualified. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm the fucking ocean. Rejection is redirection, protection, clarification. I welcome it. I'm done being the version of me that played dead just to be safe. Say this in the mirror daily until your nervous system stops flinching. The core belief, I'm worthy of connection, I radiate acceptance. I reject rejection. The loop status overwritten. Security update installed. DNA upgrade activated. Operational language, confidence, certainty, sovereignty, swag. You're reborn. Now go move like the world is lucky that you showed the fuck up.